assistant for more than 10 years na. I started freelancing in 2014. So, college student ako noon. So, try lang. I have so much time for myself. Gusto ko lang din magbisi-bisihan noon. So, I have a laptop. And so, I really wanted to do something productive. And then, yun, I was a fresh graduate. I got married. I am now a stay-at-home mom. I do a lot of things outside this online world, but katulad niyo po, I wanted to have a career. I want to earn, I want to be productive. And alam ko po karamihan sa atin dito virtual assistants na or maybe aspiring VAs, di ba? So, kagaya niyo rin po ako. Nagsimula po ako sa simpleng side hustle lang habang nasa bahay. I was trying to balance family and career. And through the years po, natutunan ko na hindi lang sapat na marunong ka sa basic admin tasks or yung data entry lang, copy-paste, emails lang, basic emails. 'Di ba? Ang freelancing industry po is booming more than ever. So, I believe po na dapat matutunan din natin na pakinabangan po lahat ng resources online and yung mga tools na available online. Now, with all of this AI stuff po na meron tayo, hindi na po mahirap pag-aralan ng isang bagay. So the resources are actually out there, and these tools you can use this to make your task faster to complete and yung mapagaan ng role mo bilang isang virtual assistant. Today gusto ko lang po i-share sa inyo how Google Workspace nakatulong siya sa VA journey ko and paano rin po magagamit ito to be productive, efficient, and streamlined po sa pag-fulfill ng mga tasks. In fact, one of the biggest tools that helped me be collaborative is Google Workspace. And si Google Workspace po, it has been my partner in staying organized, efficient, professional. So halos lahat po ngayon actually gumagamit na ng Google, di ba? So meron tayong Gmail accounts, meron tayong Google Drive. So whether you're starting as a virtual assistant po or looking to level up and upskill, I want this session to inspire all of us that ang thriving career po from home is possible. And so I have a very short clip to play lang po to start with. This is a very helpful video to share what is Google Workspace and how it is making teams productive. Why clients love it, and how you as a virtual assistant po can be efficient by using this all-in-one platform. So okay lang po ba? Play ko? Sige, let's get started na po. Okay.
You're serious about business, right? And it's time to get serious about doing things differently. Work has changed. It can be here, there, anytime, anywhere. Online, on site, on the red eye. And that means getting serious about how we collaborate. Across oceans or soccer fields.
About home come together, create, ideate, and make the big plans about the Lighthouse.
We get everyone in the same space and synced up without having to meet up. How security and privacy are a must-have, not an add-on. And how important work doesn't interrupt important moments.
You need to think seriously about building community and equity, because the people you want to hire, well, they already do. You need to look like the future, not the past.
Serious businesses don't just need tools that work. They need tools that work better for everyone.
the kind we believe in building to help billions every day.
Ayan. Okay, di ba? May pa-video tayo. Okay. So actually, marami po akong short clips na ganito throughout this webinar in between. Kasi I personally believe na mas mariretain natin yung info by watching or seeing how it's actually done. That's why, di ba, even po for kids, YouTube videos or yung mga Reels or TikTok, mas madali nating nagigets or naiintindihan, mas tumatatak po sa utak natin kasi it's visually appealing po and parang ano lang, parang may friend ka lang na kinakausap to explain something. Okay, so now back to Google Workspace pala. So isa po ang Google Workspace na nakatulong sa VA journey ko bilang virtual assistant. It helped me stay organized kahit sabay-sabay po ang projects at clients ko. With Google Workspace, it helped me build trust kasi professional and smooth ang workflow ko. So, ang pinaka-importante po, with Google Workspace, it allowed me to work confidently from my home, knowing na I can deliver quality work anytime. So, for today, here is our agenda. So, before we dive in, I want to walk you through our learning roadmap para po alam natin kung ano ba yung mapapala natin sa pag-attend ng webinar na to, di ba? I want to meet your expectations po. Gusto ko matapos tong webinar na may matututunan tayo. So, overview of for Google Workspace. So, ano ba tong platform na to? May silbi ba to? Ano bang gamit nito? Di ba? Para saan? Paano gamitin? Why clients love it? So, ba't gustong-gusto to ng mga clients? In demand ba to? Bakit maraming gumagamit ng Google? So, when we understand why they value it, mas madali po natin mapapakita sa kanila na we can work efficiently using these tools. Why VA is needed? Simple lang po gamitin ng Google Workspace. We will also be discussing bakit po mahalaga ito sa atin because this is just not another set of apps. This is actually a career tool that can help you land clients, keep clients, and perform better po sa role nyo. Impact on remote teams. So si Google Workspace po is very helpful for team collaboration and I will help you guys understand how Google Workspace can be very useful for teams, especially teams that are working remotely po or yung mga work from home. Lalo na pag yung mga ka-workmates mo is nasa ibang bansa. And then app tour and deep dive. So we will be deep diving po sa iba't ibang tools na included sa Google Workspace. Para saan ba yan? Paano gamitin? Best practices and tips. For this, I will share helpful tips, mga do's and don'ts po na pwede nyo agad gamitin para mas maging organized and efficient po kayo in fulfilling your tasks. In fact po, yung mga isi-share ko, these are personal practices na talagang I live by as a virtual assistant, especially as I navigate Google Workspace. Certifications. So I will also share kung saan at paano magkaroon ng certifications na makakatulong din po to boost your profile as a virtual assistant and help you get more opportunities. And towards the end po, magkakaroon tayo ng QA session. So, sasagutin natin yung mga frequently asked questions na related po in using Google Workspace or if you have anything to share, feedback about this webinar, di ba? You can share your thoughts po. So, by the end of this webinar, you'll only not learn the fundamentals po of Google Workspace. You will also get practical tips that you can use right away so that you can be confident and effective as a virtual assistant. Okay, so what is Google Workspace? Ano ba to? So sabi dito, cloud-based, all-in-one platform, works anytime, anywhere. So si Google Workspace po, you can think of it as your digital office. 'di ba? So kung i-compare po natin sa corporate world, para tayong may office na laging bukas. Si Google Workspace po, it's like your 24 hours office. Yung email mo, para siyang mailroom sa office nyo. Yung files nyo, Google Drive, parang storage room or filing cabinet nyo sa office. And yung, for example, Google Meet, yung Google Chat, so parang siya yung conference room nyo kung saan kayo nagmi-meeting. But with Google Space, everything is digital po. So, this office is online. And ang maganda po dito kay Google Workspace, you can use it anytime and anywhere on any devices. So, if laptop po yung gamit nyo, tablet or cellphone, pwedeng-pwede siya gamitin. Kung nasa bahay ka or I don't know, nasa Boracay, nagbabakasyon, di ba? So, pwedeng-pwede siya gamitin. Um, Cloud-based productivity suite, ibig sabihin po, lahat po ng work tools nasa cloud, online po. Walang kailangan i-install and safe po ang files natin. So masira man yung laptop or yung device na gamit mo, pinalitan mo siya, you can still access Google Workspace. Ang kailangan nyo lang po is yung account logins nyo. Siyempre, kailangan tandaan nyo yung email and password. And then, ma-access nyo na po yung inyong Google Workspace account. So, no need to save your files sa library ng computer kasi uubos pa po siya ng storage ng device nyo. Google Workspace is also an all-in-one platform. So dito na po siya lahat, email, calendar, chat, files, docs, sheets, di ba? I'm sure most of you aware na po kung ano yung common tools sa loob ng Google Workspace. So para siyang isang office na kumpleto na sa loob lahat. So no need to use other softwares. Isang account lang po para sa lahat ng tools ni Google Workspace. And very useful po ito sa clients and especially po sa atin ng mga VAs kasi hindi na natin kailangan tandaan pa or magbukas pa ng iba't ibang account simultaneously, yung maraming tab and then gagamitin mo siya sabay-sabay. Nakakalito, di ba? And sabi nga po ng ating host kanina, it works anytime, anywhere. So, ang pinaka-importante po dito sa Google Workspace, basta may internet ka and may account ka sa kanila, pwede kang mag-work sa phone, sa tablet, sa cellphone. Actually, kahit wala ngang internet di ba? Minsan, kung may tatapusin kang i-edit na file, for example, pwede mong i-turn on or i-enable yung offline mode sa Google Workspace para pwede mo pa rin magamit and matapos yung task mo. Masisave pa rin naman yung ginawa mo once you get the internet back. Masisync po siya. So, yun. Perfect po ang Google Workspace for VAs and freelancers on the go kasi kahit nasa bahay po tayo, work will not stop. It's so hassle-free. Now, why clients would love it? Ito po, kung iisipin natin, ang mga clients natin, especially yung may mga teams that are working hybrid or remote po, yung mga nasa bahay, sobrang particular po ng clients natin sa mga tools na ginagamit nila, di ba? They don't just use tools na trendy or kung ano yung mura. They choose tools that will help them work faster, collaborate better, and stay secure. So, as a VA po, kung marunong ka sa Google Workspace, you're not just doing your tasks. You're actually supporting your client. You become their partner uh, and not just a helper. So, yun po ang gusto ng clients natin. And with Google Workspace, it's an all-in-one solution po. It's so convenient po kapag lahat na nasa iisang platform. Clients would love it if hindi na sila palipat-lipat pa ng apps or magbayad ng hiwa-hiwalay na subscription. So isang Google account lang po, andyan na. Gmail para sa emails, Drive para sa mga files po natin. 'Di ba? Hindi siya complicated and mas madali po i-delegate sa team ang process. Real-time collaboration. So, imagine nyo po kung nag-edit kayo ng document ng sabay-sabay ng teams nyo. So, ang hassle siya, di ba? Kaya naman, nakakalito siya kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung pinaka-revised file, di ba? So instead po of waiting back and forth, emails, so with Google Workspace, pwedeng-pwede po kayo mag-edit ng file at the same time, real-time po nyo makikita yung updates. And then, of course, meron din mga comment and suggestion feature. So mas madali po magbigay ng feedback. This is especially helpful for VAs like us that, nag-work po sa magkakaibang time zones. So usually kapag tulog si client and may tinatapos ka na file, makikita niya agad pagising na, ayun na, naka-upload na siya. No delay. Diba? Real time po. Basta naka-upload ang file and basta may internet po, real time po nila ma-receive yung mga chat, yung mga uploads, updates sa files and sa mga outputs niyo po. Google Workspace, secure po siya and very reliable. Our clients value security and of course, they want their data protected. Hindi po sila gagamit ng system kung may risk sa mga data nila. Google Workspace po has a very strong security. May automatic backup po siya and access control. So, kampante po ang client and kampante ka rin po as a VA na safe po ang account nyo. And kahit walaan ka po ng device, katulad nga po na sinabi ko kanina, mawala mo yung cellphone mo o kaya kailangan mo palitan yung laptop mo, safe pa rin po yung files niyo sa cloud. And clients would feel at ease using Google Workspace kasi alam nilang hindi basta mawawala or mananakaw yung files nila. Google Workspace is also mobile friendly po. Ibig sabihin, flexible. You can access your account and work from any device. And even clients, super useful po ito even for those businesses na wala pang office, remote office, ganyan. So imagine nyo po, di ba, kahit nasa airport si client, nasa travel siya or nakabakasyon, kaya pa rin niya mag-approve ng document. So that is power po and flexibility. Built-in AI. Google Workspace po, in-integrate niya yung AI sa kanilang system. So what I can say is ang AI po is very helpful and as a virtual assistant po, we should not be threatened with AI. We should work with AI po and ang Google Workspace, it has built-in features po. For example, sa Gmail, meron na siyang bagong feature na Smart Compose. So this can help you write faster and respond with the right tone. Ang Google Docs naman po, integrated din yung AI. Meron silang voice typing or AI to create summaries, di ba? Sa Google Sheets naman po, meron siyang AI that recommends formula suggestions para hindi na natin kailangan, i-memorize lahat ng formula. So, ano po bang takeaway dito? AI po is meant to help us save time, effort, and still be efficient sa pag-complete ng mga tasks natin. And last thing that I can think of why our clients love Google Workspace is because it is scalable. Ibig sabihin po, habang lumalaki ang business mo, Google Workspace adapts with you. So Google Workspace po, it's good for small and big teams. And yung mga clients po natin, they don't need to switch systems as they grow their business po. So halimbawa, kung ngayon, 5 pa lang kayo sa team nyo, and I don't know, after 2 to 3 years, by the time na lumaki yung business ni clients, Google Workspace can actually grow with you. So kung tayo as a virtual assistant, kung marunong tayong gumamit ng mga tools na to, mas magiging confident si client na we are equipped to handle their needs professionally. So ito po, these are the 6 reasons why madalas na pinipili ng mga startups, even big scale businesses ang Google Workspace. Okay. This one, I'm sure lahat po tayo either virtual assistant na, tama po ba? Or aspiring virtual assistant, right? So, eto na po. Ito yung real talk part. Bakit nga ba mahalagang matutunan po natin si Google Workspace? So, kung gusto po natin tumaas ang value natin as a VA, mas madali tayong ma-hire and magtagal po sa clients natin. Google Workspace po ang isa sa mga basic skills po na hindi po dapat natin palampasin i-master. So sa mga aspiring VAs po natin dito, hindi po natin kailangan maging expert agad. Pero kailangan po natin mag-umpisa. And I appreciate all of you so much for giving yourself a chance to learn. So Google's Workspace is the central hub for all client tasks. So halos lahat po ng ginagawa natin bilang VA, andito na po. Email sa Gmail, di ba? Files for Google Drive, doc sheets, slide for reports, records, di ba? Calendar for the meetings. So kung marunong po tayo gumamit ng Google Workspace, ready po tayo para sa kahit anong task na ibigay ni client and hindi ka po maliligaw, hindi ka po magkakamali. Pangalawa po, this is remote friendly. Since most of us work from home, kailangan po natin ng tool na hindi hadlang ang location. So kahit magkaibang bansa po kayo ni client, kayang-kaya niyo po magtrabaho na parang nasa iisang office lang po kayo. So real time po ang pag-edit, real time ang pag-uusap nyo, commenting. So very efficient po ang Google Workspace lalo na sa mga urgent tasks. Lastly po, by mastering Google Workspace, it will make you a high-value VA. So, let's face it po, marami na pong VA ngayon. And it's a real competition out there. Pero, kung ikaw po, marunong ka sa tools ni client, organized ka and very tech-savvy, visible yung skills mo through the certifications, syempre po, ikaw yung pipiliin niya. Ikaw ang mag-i-stand out sa application mo. Kaya, alam niyo po, most of the time, clients don't want to micromanage or teach from the ground up, di ba? May mga clients naman po na willing at maraming oras para magturo, but most of the time po, sa dami ng resources at information online, they will always want someone or prefer someone na marunong na agad sa system nila. 'Di ba? And if as simple po as Google Workspace, hindi mo pa po alam or hindi mo alam, di mo kayang gamitin. Ang masasabi ko lang po is you have a lot to learn. 'Di ba? And good luck po talaga. I really wish that despite no experience or hindi ka pa masyadong maalam kung paano gamitin yung system nila, is willing kang turuan ni client. But, they would always prefer someone that knows how to work with their system po. Now, dito tayo. Ano ba yung impact ni Google Workspace sa mga remote teams? Especially po, tayong mga VAs na hindi naman talaga nagtatrabaho sa physical office. So, number one, delegation po. Sa Google Workspace, madali pong mag-assign ng mga tasks using tools like Google Task, Calendar, or even by mentioning, mag-comment ka sa Google Docs or sa Sheets. Halimbawa, may ongoing report ka. Si client, pwede siya mag-comment. Pwede kanyang i-mention like at Marjorie. Ang at po is for mention, di ba? So, at Marjorie, can you update this part by Friday? Ganon. So, as simple as that po, alam natin kung ano yung tasks natin. Hindi na po natin kailangan tanungin pa ng tanungin si client or maghintay po ng reply nila sa email. So, mas madali na de-delegate ang task with Google Workspace. Second po, shared folders. Shared folders in Google Drive po means lahat po ng kailangan ng team nasa isang lugar lang. So hindi na po natin kailangan humingi pa ng copy ng files na nawawala or i-email pa sa atin isa-isa. So 'di ba kung may bagong hire sa team, mas madali po mag-introduce ng system at mag-delegate ng task. Kasi for example, i-add mo lang siya sa folder. Yun, that's it. that person can already access, can view, can comment sa files nyo. Third po is real-time updates. So with this one po, one of the best things is with Google Workspace po, lahat po ng changes magre-reflect agad. So no waiting time po para i-save yung file. So what if nag-brown out, 'di ba? At di mo na save yung file. Ano siya, 'di ba? Parang nakakakaba, baka mawala yung files. So with Google Workspace po, changes are automatically synced. Let's say, for example, may sinulat si client sa Docs, sa Google Docs. So at the same time, ikaw naman may kailangan ka rin i-add na notes sa Google Docs. 'Di ba? So real time po, makikita nyo agad yung ginagawa ng bawat isa. Makikita nyo, magre-reflect agad yung updates kung anong dinagdag nyo sa file na yon. So no need na po para sa version 1, version 2, o kaya yung paulit-ulit na mag-upload and i-rename nyo siya ng final version, ganon. So with Google Workspace po, real time po, hindi ka malilito. As long as it's uploaded, everyone po can collaborate. And last thing po, with templates and automation po, this is very helpful lalo na kapag repetitive po yung task natin, paulit-ulit. For example, weekly reports or let's say quarterly evaluation reports po. With Google Workspace, we can create templates or set up an automation system po through Google Workspace so that mas madali po siyang i-share sa team. Let's see. Okay, this one, app tour na po tayo. So, introduce ko lang sa inyo isa-isa kung ano ba yung mga tools na included sa Google Workspace. So, kung makikita nyo po dito, if your client paid for a premium Google plan, yung Google Workspace, ang Google Workspace po is a paid plan. So, usually yung ginagamit po natin, that is a free plan, personal, 'di ba? May Gmail tayo, may Google Drive, that is a Google free plan. But Google Workspace, usually clients pay for that. It's a subscription po. So Google Workspace, these are all the tools po, kung nakikita nyo. These are all the tools that are available po. So isang subscription lang pero super worth it po siya kasi ang dami niyang tools na sure po akong super useful and magagamit nyo. So we have Gmail, Drive, Meet, Calendar, Chat, Gemini, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Vids, Keep, Sites, Forms, Notebook LM, and AppSheet po. So, eto. Bago po natin i-introduce, share ko lang po sa inyo that I added short clips to watch in between po ng apps para bukod po sa discussion natin kung ano ba yung mga tools na yon, mas madali natin ma-visualize kung paano siya gamitin or kailan ba useful gamitin tong iba't ibang tools na to. So let's watch this short vid.
With Google Workspace, you can create a Gmail account with your own domain and branding, helping your business look professional in any inbox. That's business email made easy with Google Workspace.
Okay. So first tool po sa ating Google Workspace is Gmail. So Gmail is for custom business email. So if your client po, they paid for the Google Workspace and hindi yung libreng account na ginagamit natin personally. So yung email po natin, it would have a business email. Ibig sabihin, for example, ang name ko, di ba, si Marjorie. So instead of, for example, Marjorie_Vame@gmail.com, hindi po ganon. With Google Workspace, magkakaroon po siya ng custom business email, marjorie@vame.com. So, di ba, mas ano po siya, if you're doing business, dapat formal and presentable po ang emails natin. So if the work email provided by your client is marjorie@vaim.com. Vaim yung pangalan ng company, di ba? So what happens? The people po that you talk to or the clients that work with your business, they would assume po na legit itong business na to. Na this is a serious business. And mas formal po and mas aligned po sa branding ni client, di ba? So, stable tong business. This is a reputable business kasi sa email pa lang po, um, you know, you can have, you can set the tone na mas credible po tayo and mas trustworthy, lalo na sa perspective ng client or ng customers natin. So, Gmail also has labels po and filters para mas organized. Hindi po nakakalula ang inbox niya, madaling gamitin. So kahit po 1 year ago na yung email na na-receive mo, mabilis mong makahanap sa Gmail. Basta syempre hindi nyo dinilit yung email And of course, ang Gmail po is integrated with Google Calendar. It's also integrated with Tasks, with Meet, para hindi nyo na po kailangan mag-open ng multiple tabs. Next natin is Google Drive.
With Google Drive, you can now access your files from wherever you are, even the big ones. Whichever program you're using, just drag and drop. And there are all your files ready to be opened by you. And shared with anyone you want. Forget files being too big to email. Just share them with Drive, and everyone has the same file automatically that they can edit together from anywhere. Now all your stuff, work or play, is in one place. Easy to find and easy to share. Google Drive.
Okay, so yon. Kanina pala, di ba, natapos natin yung Gmail. So, ano lang, recap lang, Gmail is ang Gmail po, it's not just your regular email. With Google Workspace po, it will provide you with the custom business email. So, it actually cements your business na respectable, legit siya. So, and that's very important po, especially on the client's part. So, next po natin na tool sa Google Workspace is Google Drive.
With Google Drive, you can now access your files from wherever you are. Big ones. Whichever program you're using, just drag and drop. And there are all your files ready to be opened by you. Shared with anyone you want. Forget files being too big to email. Just share them with Drive, and everyone has the same file automatically that they can edit together from anywhere. Now all your stuff, work or play, is in one place. Easy to find and easy to share. Google Drive. Keep everything. Share anything.
Ayan, si Google Drive po is for cloud storage. So lahat po ng files natin, document, spreadsheet, PDF ba yan, image, video, kahit mga recordings po. So pwede natin siya i-store dito sa Drive para siyang memory card po ng mga cellphones natin. So hindi na po natin kailangan i-save sa USB or i-attach sa email para magkaroon tayo ng copy. So lahat po nakasave sa, online with Google Drive. And Google Drive will actually help you stay organized po, flexible. Basta po may internet ka, you can open your files sa phone, sa tablet, sa laptop. You just have to have your account, logins. So even kahit po walang net ka for a while, offline ka, you can still work on your files. You just need to enable yung offline mode po para tuloy-tuloy lang. And Google Drive po is perfect po for work from home VAs dahil po may quick access tayo sa mga files nyo wherever we are. So, ang masasabi ko po dito is kapag alam mo pong gamitin ito ng maayos, itong Google Drive, you're gonna be faster, you're reliable, and mas hassle-free po siya sa work kasi hindi ka na malilito saan ba hahanapin, saan mo siya na-file, di ba? And that's something clients love. So next app po natin is Google Meet. Ano ba tong Google Meet? Yes, Google Meet.
Yeah. Sign.
Ayan, si Google Meet po is for video conferencing. So Google Meet will actually allow you to do more than just video calls with client po. So with Google Meet, hindi mo na kailangan mag-download pa ng ibang app. Built-in na po siya sa Google Workspace and naka-integrate na po siya sa email, sa calendar. So super helpful po ito for example, meron kayong weekly check-in ni client, may meeting kayo weekly ni client or may interview, 'di ba? So, for example, may client ka from the US na gusto ng weekly updates, 'di ba? So, ang gagawin mo sa VA, just schedule a Google Meet. Pwede ring instant meeting. Pwedeng schedule yung meeting, pwedeng instant meeting, and you're good to go na. Wala pong hassle gamitin si Google Meet. And then, just like this, I know we're using Zoom, 'di ba? Ironic. But, with Google Meet po, pwede mo ring i-share yung screen nyo kung gusto mong may ipakita ka kay client. Meron din po siyang live caption na feature and it's super helpful po para sa, for example, maingay ang background or may accent si client. Mas madali po nating maintindihan, mababasa po yung sinasabi ni client. So para siyang may subtitle feature din. And just like other common video conferencing tools po, meron din siyang mute mic, may turn off cam, merong end call. So para siyang Zoom basically, but it's in one app. It's in one Google account. So very clean and very simple lang po ang interface ni Google Meet. And I think it's super helpful kasi isang subscription lang po siya. So, ang next tool po natin is Google Calendar.
Google Calendar is an easy to use yet powerful scheduling solution that makes sharing events and calendars with others a breeze. Knowing how to use it effectively will save you time and help keep your life more organized.
Okay. Si Google Calendar po, this is for scheduling. This is a shared calendar. So sa Google Calendar, pwede ka pong mag-set ng appointments, pwede mong ilagay doon yung client meetings mo pag may mga events or like even may deadlines ka. Pwede mo siyang ipasok sa calendar para may reminder ka. And then it's shareable po. So for example, let's say, meron kang task na social media posting, di ba? Every Monday. So what you can do is you set a recurring event sa Google Calendar na every Monday magre-reflect siya doon. As a reminder, okay, social media posting on Monday at 2 p.m. Ganyan. So, pwede ka rin mag-time blocking techniques sa Google Calendar. For example, ilalagay mo doon 9 to 12 email management. So, alam mo na yun yung task mo for that day. 2 to 4 p.m. social media management. Ganon. Madali siya gamitin. And si Google Calendar, it's your command center po for time management. It gives you control over your day so you can plan your day ahead. And even weeks, di ba? Month, makikita mo kung ano yung dapat paggamitan ng oras mo. Next tool sa Google Workspace is si Google Chat.
Welcome to Google Chat, the best place for teams to stay connected and get things done. Sending a message with chat is simple. Connect with one person or a group. Discover ways to express yourself with more than just words. When there's no time to type, you can send audio and video messages. And when it's easier to just talk it out, start a huddle, powered by Google Meet. Chat helps you focus on what's most important, from the home view that shows highest priority conversations, to shortcuts that surface at mentions and start messages, to a filter for your unreads. Google Calendar reminders and personalized status updates let you show your team you're busy, deep in thought, or taking a well-deserved break. Chat is great for collaboration. Space is made for teams small and large to stay in sync with conversation history, pinned files, assigned tasks. Or keep your whole organization in the know with announcement spaces. Even connect over shared interests and hobbies. When things get busy, threads keep the conversation organized. Work is smarter in chat with Gemini as your constant companion, helping you catch up on what you missed by summarizing conversations, tracking down hard-to-find answers, and so much more. Chat works the way you do, with powerful apps that help you be more productive and even have a little fun. To get started, download the mobile app, open Chat in Gmail, or go to chat.google.com.
Okay, si Google Chat po, messaging for teams. So Google Chat po is para siyang si Messenger or Viber, pero pang professional ang atake nito. So, pwede ka pong mag-chat sa ibang tao, team member sa client mo, or sa buong team through a group chat. So, sa Google Chat po, ang tawag po sa group chat ay Spaces. So, kung VA ka po, pwede ka pong gumawa ng space for every project or department para dun kayo pwede mag-usap-usap, mag-update, mag-share ng files, everything po in real time. So, para di nakakalito, para di natatambakan yung chat, di ba? Like, pwede kang gumawa ng space, for example, admin team. And then, another space for social media team. Ganon po. And by the way po, you can also send files and attach links directly po sa ating Google Chat. Super useful po ito if may quick question ka kay client or for example, gusto mo lang mag-follow up or mag-share ng update. And kung internal team lang naman po ang communication and hindi naman kayo nagko-communicate externally or yung mga customers ng client, pwede naman na sa Google Chat na lang kayo mag-communicate instead of Gmail pa. Instant messaging po itong Google Chat. So, next po, next tool, actually not tool. So, ang next po natin is Gemini. So, this is more like an integration po. This is another new feature po ng Google. This is not a tool, but an integrated AI assistant. Ano ba yung Gemini?
Oh. Wait.
Ayun. Si Gemini po, Gemini is Google's AI assistant. So para po siyang ChatGPT ng Google. May sarili silang parang ChatGPT. So integrated po ang Gemini sa lahat ng tools ni Google Workspace. So habang nagta-type ka, for example, para kang may katabing assistant na pwede mong tanungin. Halimbawa, kailangan mong gumawa ng email, di ba? O kaya kailangan mong i-summarize yung mahabang document for your client. So si Gemini can help you generate a content. Gemini is your smart buddy po inside Google Workspace. It will help you write better, understand faster, and finish po yung mga tasks nyo efficiently, all while staying inside the tools that you're already using. So kung ang gamit nyo po is Google Docs, integrated na po yung AI nila doon, yung Gemini, yung Sheets, ganun din. Sa Gmail, integrated din. So everything is already inside the tools that you are using. So next tool po natin, I'm sure this is very familiar, Google Docs.
Google Docs allows your employees to collaborate, work together more effectively. With real-time collaboration, your employees can actually see individual changes being made by other employees as they work together. Also, your employees never have to worry about having multiple versions of a document.
Eto, Google Docs po for word processing. So, ang Google Docs po, siya yung go-to natin for writing anything, proposals, SOPs. So, mabilis siya. It's fast, it's collaborative. It lets you and your client work together po. So, kahit magkaibang time zones pa kayo, real time po. Kasi no need na, di ba, halimbawa, Microsoft, you download Microsoft and then type there and then upload mo siya and may kailangan edit, download mo na naman. So with Google Docs po, andun na siya sa cloud mo. Doon ka na magta-type and then doon na rin makikita ng client, gusto niyang i-revise or may gusto siyang idagdag. No need to download or re-upload. So Google Docs po, it's like Microsoft Word. Pero mas level up si Google Docs kasi number one nga po, it's cloud-based, automatic nakasave online. So hindi mo na po kailangan i-save. You can collaborate also real time. So pwede kayong mag-edit ni client sabay-sabay kahit nasa ibang lugar siya. And also, what I love about Google Docs po is meron siyang feature na version history. So, ibig sabihin, kapag na-revise mo yung file, di ba? So, pwede mong balikan yung old version nun. Halimbawa, may kailangan ka revise and gusto mo makita yung old version nun, yung dating nakasulat. So, pwede mong balikan yung version history kahit po ilang days na siya or weeks na siya na na-revise mo yung file. And with Google Docs, it's easy po to share kasi you just need to share a link. You don't need to send it through an email. And when you share Google Doc, you can actually control kung viewer lang, commenter, or editor yung nag-access ng file mo. So next natin is yung Google Sheet.
Google Sheets has been rebuilt from the ground up to bring you a more powerful, speedier spreadsheet experience. You've now got millions of cells to work with, and there are no more limits on columns, formulas, or the number of cells you can copy and paste. Scrolling through big spreadsheets is now many times faster, and calculations load almost instantaneously.
Okay, si Google Sheets po, it's like, di ba kung si Google Docs, para siyang si Microsoft Word. Si Google Sheet naman po, para siyang si Microsoft Excel, but it's easier and online. So, Google Sheets po is an online spreadsheet tool for organizing your data, tracking tasks, creating reports, and dahil po cloud-based siya, automatic na save po lahat ng reports nyo. And ma-share ko lang, a lot of VAs po, they get intimidated sa Google Sheets kasi iniisip nila pang techie lang or kailangan expert ka sa formulas, ganon. Pero I promise na hindi mo naman po kailangan maging spreadsheet wizard agad. So start lang with the basics muna and then explore step by step. Ang kagandahan po kasi dito sa Google Worksheet, meron po siyang smart features like Smart Fill and it also suggests formula. So meron siyang AI that suggests formula. So hindi mo na kailangan kabisaduhin pa yung formula. Para kang may assistant habang nagtatrabaho. So, gets ba? Ganon? Okay. Next is Google Slides.
Essentially, what Slides is Google's version of PowerPoint. It has a lot of the same features, plus it has the advantage of being available anywhere you have the internet.
Okay, ay clear lang, di ba? So, si Google Slides po is a presentation builder tool. So, para mas madaling tandaan, si Google Slides para po siyang si PowerPoint. So, it's your go-to tools for creating presentations. It's just more modern at mas collaborative gamitin. So, kung VA ka po, lalo na kung tumutulong ka sa marketing department, sa creative team, Google Slides is a great way po to create professional looking visuals. Ang next tool po natin is Google Vids. Google Vids. And this is a very interesting tool. Bago lang po ito sa Google Workspace.
Do you want to create a video at work but need help getting started? Do you have an idea but need help laying out the story? Gemini and Vids can help create a first draft for you.
Okay. Ano ba to si Google Vids? So si Google Vids po, siya yung video editing tool ni Google Workspace. So, you can think of it po, para siyang hybrid ng Canva, Google Slides, AI. Pero, mas simple po siya gamitin and mas nakatutok po siya sa paggawa ng short videos. So, perfect po siya for creating short videos. Halimbawa, you want to do a video on tutorials or mga explainer videos, short announcements po, mga marketing videos, ganon. So instead of filming yourself, you can use Google Vids po to generate a script for you. You can add visuals, you can add background music, and even pwede kayo mag-voice over. So lahat po is AI powered. And of course, tulad po ng ibang Google tools, pwede po kayong mag-edit ng sabay ni client. Katulad din po sa ibang tools. So with this Google Vids, no need na po to export and re-upload again. So kahit hindi po tayo techie or kahit hindi tayo talaga video editor, kung may pinapagawa sa ating si client na mga short vids or some presentations in video forms, you can still deliver po impressive video outputs na mukhang gawa ng isang professional. So this is very especially useful if gusto mong i-level up po ang services mo as a VA. Next tool po natin is Google Keep.
Life gets busy. It'd be nice to have a central place where you can save what's on your mind. With Google Keep, you can stay on top of your world by quickly and easily organizing everything you want to remember. No matter where you are.
Finalized tour list for Thursday's gig.
So when you find inspiration, you can file away your ideas. And Google Keep stores them safely across all your devices. And when the time comes, you'll have everything covered. Save what's on your mind. Keep.
Okay, si Google Keep po, siya yung ating digital notepad. So, 'di ba? Para po siyang sticky notes, para siyang mga post-it pads. Pero digital siya. Ibig sabihin, pwede mong gamitin yung Google Keep through your phone or laptop. And hindi na po natin kailangan isulat pa sa papel. Kasi 'di ba, pag papel, parang pwede siyang mabasa or pwede siyang masunog. So, with Google Keep po, very useful to gamitin for to-do lists or if may quick reminders kayo para sa sarili nyo, mga notes mo or like may mga ideas ka na gusto mo ilista. So, personally po, gamit na gamit ko tong Google Keep sa mga mabilisang reminders para sa sarili ko. Para, yung mga things na hindi na kailangan malaman ni client or ng team. Mga ideas lang. So, I just open Google Keep, I type whatever I want, or minsan, ginagamit ko rin yung voice-to-text feature. Para kasi minsan, di ba, pag tinatamad ako mag-type, i-voice ko na lang siya. Actually po, maganda dito si Google Keep kasi pwede mong i-color code yung kada notepad. Kasi mas madali mo siya mahahanap kasi nakakategorize siya by colors. And since connected po siya sa Google account, so everything syncs po. So kahit anong device ang gamitin nyo, mabubuksan nyo siya using your Google account. So ito pong tool na to, this might look simple, pero malaking tulong po siya para hindi tayo malunod sa mga tasks natin and sa mga ideas na nasa utak natin. 'Di ba? Okay. So most of the tools po na nauna, these are the common tools na minsan meron din naman sa free plan natin katulad ng Docs, Sheets, Googles, 'di ba? Google Slide. So this next few tools po remaining specifically for Google Workspace, we have Google Sites, Notebook LM, and AppSheet po. So next is Google Sites. Ano ba 'yon?
Google Sites makes websites and wikis simple, and it's free. Create and publish a new page with just a few clicks. Add info just like you do in a document. Just start typing, and you can insert pictures, videos, or other types of content. Make as many pages as you like, and arrange them as you please. All your info is stored securely, online, in one place. You make your site public or private, and control who can edit your site. Getting started is easy. There are a number of helpful templates. More than just a visual theme, site templates can include site structure, custom page templates, embedded gadgets, and more. So whether you're making a site for business, school, a club, or your family, you spend less time getting set up. Get your site at sites.google.com.
Okay, si Google Sites po is for creating websites. It lets you create websites easily. No need for coding po, no complicated setup. So okay lang kahit hindi ka web designer, 'di ba? Kahit hindi ka programmer. So ito naman po ang Google Sites, drag and drop lang po ito. So pwede mo siyang gamitin if you want to build your client a portfolio or like a mini website, kunyari may event kayo, announcement. So you can create a website inside Google Workspace. So ito po, this is super beginner friendly. And this tool po is perfect if you want to create a simple website without coding. So imagine, halimbawa, may client ka and they need a landing page. Gusto nila ng landing page for a product na binibenta nila. So instead po na mag-purchase pa si client ng another software to create website, Google Sites po, it can do that for free kasi included na po siya as part of Google Workspace. And ang maganda po dito, drag and drop lang po talaga siya. So kahit hindi ka techie, kaya mo to. And I'm sure po na since this is a Google tool, pwede mo siya i-integrate, i-embed po sa Sheets, sa Forms, kahit sa Meet, Google Meet or Calendar, pwede mo siyang i-integrate doon. So okay to for VAs po like us or kayo po na aspiring VAs na gusto magpakita ng value and creativity kay clients. So kahit wala kang coding background, Google Sites is very usable po and beginner friendly. Next tool natin is Google Forms, which is for creator ng, halimbawa, if you want to create forms and surveys. So ano ba tong Google Forms?
May already be familiar with some of Drive's more popular tools, such as docs, sheets, or slides. But if you come down to the Or option, you'll find perhaps one of the most powerful tools here within Drive, and that is Forms.
Okay, si Google Forms para sa mga ating forms and survey. So siya po yung go-to tool natin for collecting information easily. So you can think of it para siyang digital paper form. Pero mas smart, mas organized po, and walang kailangang i-print. So ito pong Google Forms, gamit na gamit ko po to when I need to collect data at kailangan ko magpa-survey, kailangan ko ng magpa-feedback for attendance, for registrations, questionnaires, ganon. And ang maganda po dito, when someone fills out, kapag fill out na nila yung Google form, automatic po siya napupunta sa Google Sheets. So no need na po para i-copy-paste mo yung responses and mabasa mo siya ng isang buong page. So, yun. For example, may survey ako na ginawa. The thing is, pwede ko siyang i-compile lahat ng sagot nila in one spreadsheet. You can also set it para makapag-send ka ng email confirmation sa nag-fill out ng form. Like, you have successfully filled out. Thank you for filling this out. So, ganon. Pwede rin magkaroon ng ganong feature. And dahil po super simple lang ang interface, kahit sino po, madaling makakasagot sa Google Forms using their phone or tablet or laptop. So, next tool po natin. This is a tool na bihira, pero napakaswerte if the client has this as part of Google Workspace. Kasi this Notebook LM is Google Workspace new AI research assistant. So ano ba to si Google LM?
So what is Notebook LM? Notebook LM is an AI-powered research and writing assistant designed to help users analyze and understand documents. It allows you to upload documents, and other text files. AI understand and organize the information in those documents. So how can it benefit you? Notebook LM can be used to enhance your workflow by streamlining document analysis, boosting content generation, enabling intelligent question answering, improving organization, and increasing accessibility.
Okay, now let's talk about po this new Google tool. Ang tawag po sa kanya Notebook LM. So bago lang po ito, but trust me, once you try it, para kang may sariling research assistant po. So imagine for example, a client wants you to present a case study, di ba? So ikaw, as a VA, magre-research ka ng iba't ibang sources, iba't ibang articles, PDFs, di ba? Tinatamad ka basahin. Kasi i-review mo pa yun di ba? Ang daming pages, pero need mo i-compile yung information. So, anong gagawin mo? With Google Workspace Notebook LM po, instead of reading each page, it will compile for you all the resources po na ipoprovide mo sa kanya. You just have to upload all your sources sa Notebook LM and you ask Notebook LM to help you write a new research paper. So, a reminder lang po, si Notebook LM will only use your uploaded files to generate the answer. Kaya focus po and relevant po yung response na makukuha nyo. So, kung VA ka po na madalas mag-research, mag-digest ng info, or gumawa ng reports, sobrang game changer po ito. So, ito naman, although ang pinagkaiba niya kasi sa Gemini AI, Gemini is, it's an AI. You can ask about anything, literally. Pero with Notebook, para siyang, di ba, notebook. Whatever you provide Notebook LM, doon niya ibabase yung magiging response niya sa'yo. So you have to upload a source para makapag-provide siya ng isang bagong research sa'yo. Makompile niya lahat ng information na kailangan mo. Okay. So this last tool po na included sa Google Workspace is called AppSheet. So ano ba yung AppSheet?
AppSheet is an application from Google that's part of Google Cloud. As its name implies, it lets users create custom applications from spreadsheets and other data sources. You can publish publicly accessible apps through an AppSheet Publisher Pro account, but keep in mind that AppSheet is made primarily for businesses that want to create apps for internal use.
Okay. AppSheet for no-code apps and automation. So si AppSheet po, it lets you build your own apps using Google Sheets or other data sources. So si Google App Sheets po, para kang gumawa ng mobile app sa Play Store, di ba? Pero wala kang kailangan i-code. AppSheet po, it allows you to build your own custom app without writing a single line of code. So, kahit hindi ka po developer, makakagawa ka ng functional app na perfect po sa pag-manage ng data, ng task, or even process ni client. So, ano bang example? So, halimbawa, may client po na, kunyari, your client owns a delivery business. Parang Grab, ganyan. And gusto niya i-track kung sino yung nag-deliver, kung anong oras na-deliver, and kung na-complete ba yung delivery. So instead of manually na itatrack niyo siya sa Google Sheets, you can actually use AppSheet po para i-turn yung spreadsheet na yon, yung manual spreadsheet na yon into a mobile app. So pwedeng si delivery rider yung mag-fill out ng form sa phone nila and real time po mapupunta yun sa spreadsheet. Pwede rin po na mag-set kayo ng notifications or mag-automate ng approvals. Now, itong AppSheet, this is especially useful for VAs po na ang task nila is to manage yung mga field teams or projects, and especially if you want to automate your own business system. So, wag po kayo mag-alala. You don't need to be an expert on this because yung AppSheet po, it has templates na po that you can customize. Drag and drop lang po siya. And it's a great add-on po sa skills nyo as a virtual assistant. Kasi 'di ba pag nasabi mo sa client mo na, hey, client, I can build you a simple mobile tracker for your business. As in talagang wow, mapapa-impress mo talaga si client. So, lahat po yon actually, eto na yon. Inisa-isa na natin. Ang dami niya actually, di ba? And if you get a chance na yung client mo is using Google Workspace, talagang masho-showcase mo yung pagka-organize and creative mo as a virtual assistant. Okay, so para po mas madaling tandaan yung purpose ng mga tools, share ko lang po yung sinamarize ko para sa inyo para malaman niyo po which tool is for what. So ayan, si Gmail po is for custom business email. Si Drive is file storage, syempre. Google Meet for video conferencing. Si Calendar for shared calendars. Si Chat po is instant messaging po siya for Teams. Si Gemini, siya po yung AI assistant ni Google. Docs po is for word processing. Sheets is for spreadsheets. Ang slides po is a presentation builder. Ang Vids is like your video editor. Ang Keep po is your digital notepad. Ang sites is for creating websites, di ba? Team and project sites. Ang Google Forms naman po is if you want to create forms and surveys. Notebook LM is AI research assistant ni Google. And yung AppSheet po is if you want to create an app, mga no-code apps and automations. So yon, best practices na po tayo. So, ang Google Workspace po, it's full of, tools and settings. So, kung hindi ka po guided sa paggamit ng Google Workspace, nakaka-overwhelming po talaga. And yung mga best practices po, this will act as your roadmap para alam po natin kung paano gamitin ng tama, ng efficient, at mas professional itong mga tools po na ito. So, today, I'll share some of my best practices and yung mga favorite, helpful tips ko that have really made me more efficient as a virtual assistant. Okay, number 1, use separate Google accounts for each client to avoid mix-ups. Okay, so this one, gamit tayo po palagi ng separate na Google account, lalo na kapag may iba-iba yung client natin. Or, halimbawa, work account, may separate ka, and then may separate ka din Google personal. So, pag-ibahin po natin pag-ibahin natin yung Chrome. So, lalo na po, if you have multiple clients, mas maganda talaga na hiwalay yung workspace mo para iwas halo-halo po yung files. And para hindi ka po kasi baka magkamali ka ma-upload mo yung personal files mo sa workspace ni client, 'di ba? So nakakahiya po sa client and nakakawala po ng integrity kasi 'di ba baka isipin ni client na yung tools na binayaran niya that is supposedly for work, ginagamit mo for personal use, di ba? Or kaya for other clients. So, yun po, paalala lang. Let's use a separate Google account for, different clients or if you have your personal stuff. Next po is to use clear, consistent naming conventions. So, wag po, pag nag-save tayo ng file, yung mga file name po natin sa folder or yung document, ano po tayo, gawa tayo ng standard file names. Yung may date or may client name, para siya professional looking. Hindi yung parang final. Yun, di ba? Kasi, I mean, hindi po joke time. Hindi po dapat i-joke time to. I mean, pag nag-save po tayo ng file, pwedeng, halimbawa, gumagawa ka ng SOP. So, ang file name nyo can be SOP Client Onboarding 2025. Ganun po. So, ano siya, formal, it's professional. Madali rin po hanapin yung files and madaling intindihin. Number 3 is set proper file sharing permissions. So this one po, kasi minsan, may mga sensitive files si clients po na kailangan natin maging careful kung kani-kanino natin siya i-share. Wag ganon. So, wag po yung share to anyone with the link. Lalo na po kung confidential siya and hindi naman talaga dapat i-share sa team o sa gantong taong to. So, always double check po yung permission nyo kung sino yung makaka-access sa file. Number 4 is to enable two-step verification or authentication app to secure accounts. So this one po, mahirap na, di ba? Safety first palagi tayo, lalo na po kapag ang access natin, meron siyang mga business emails ni client, password ni client, or like, may mga payment details ng credit card, gano'n. So, I always recommend using Google Authenticator po or adding a two-step verification sa ating Google Workspace account. And lastly po, sa best practices na masasuggest ko is to learn and use Google Workspace integration. So marami pong add-on and apps that work together with Google Space. So halimbawa po, si client, sabihin natin may iba siyang software na ginagamit like Zoom or like Trello, ganyan. Pwede pa rin siyang i-integrate kay Google Workspace. So, kung mapag-aaralan natin to, kung mamamaster po natin tong ecosystem na to, mas madali po ang transition sa iba't ibang projects. So, yun lang po. In the end, kailangan natin matutong maging independent and organized, and that starts po with how we use our tools. So, in this case, Google Workspace po. So, as a VA or aspiring VA, kung alam mo po yung best practices, mas mapapadali po yung trabaho nyo, mas may impress natin si client, and at the same time po, yung mga tips, do's and do's, will also protect you po sa mga errors para hindi ka malito or even sa mga data issues. So, ito, quick tips lang for you guys. Mabilisan po ito, pero super helpful tips na lagi kong ginagamit sa aking daily workflow. Lalo na po kung super busy ako or like may mga deadlines na hinahabol. So, for urgency and direct alert, use @mention to assign task or notify team. 'Di ba? Yung ang use niya is if you want to mention somebody. So, kapag may kailangan ka pong ipagawa or may task na kailangan i-follow up, you can type halimbawa, @Marjorie. 'Di ba? Pwede mo siyang gawin sa loob ng docs or sa chat or sa sheet. For example, @Marjorie, can you update this by Friday? So, ayun, it alerts that person right away po and super helpful siya sa mga remote teams. Pangalawa po is to enable offline access for work without internet. This one is super helpful kapag nawalan ka ng internet, especially po sa mga, halimbawa, may mga areas nga na mahina yung signal, ganon. You can still work on your document, your sheet. So, pag bumalik yung internet or okay na ulit yung signal mo, nag-auto-sync lang siya. So, you should enable yung offline mode sa Google Workspace. Next is to use keyboard shortcuts for speed. So this po, ang daming basic commands, di ba? Like Control C, copy, Control V to paste, Control K, insert link. So ganun. Mas nakakatipid po kasi ng time and you're gonna look like a pro kasi mas madali mong matatapos yung tasks mo. 'di ba? Nakakapagod din na laging mouse. And minsan nakakangalay siya sa kamay. So I highly suggest to learn and start using keyboard shortcuts. Next po is leverage Gemini AI for efficiency. So since Gemini AI is part po, integrated na po sa ating Google Workspace tools, let us use AI po to our advantage. Ibig sabihin po, wag tayong matitreaten sa AI. So it should make our work easier po. And Gemini can actually help you summarize emails or like draft a content for your social media post, or it can even help you generate a formula sa sheet, di ba? Ang goal po natin is to work smart and not just, work hard. Ganon. And now po, for the do's and don'ts, madali lang po ito. Tandaan. So ano ba yung mga do's? Stay organized with clear folders and files. So, ugalian po natin to create folders per client or like per task. Pwede rin per project. So, label po natin siya ng maayos para mabilis hanapin. And wag po natin babuyin ang file at folder names. So, keep it professional po. Second is to collaborate responsibly, respect workflows. So, ibig sabihin, for example po, pag may document kayo na nire-revise sa team, halimbawa, let us not overwrite po or delete other team members' work dahil sa tingin mo mali. So, you have to respect po the structure. So, you can leave a comment, di ba, inside the Google Docs. Meron siyang feature to leave a comment. Halimbawa, i-mention mo, at Marjorie, please revise this, ganon. Or, meron din pong feature na suggesting mode. So, pwede nyo gamitin yun kung may mga changes kayo na gusto i-propose. Number 3, secure accounts with strong passwords and two-step verification or authentication app. So, kagaya nga po kanina, I recommend using a strong password and always po enable yung two-step verification. Pwede kayong gumamit ng Google Authenticator. This is very helpful po, lalo na kung may mga access ka sa confidential po na info ng client. So, ang tip ko po sa inyo is to always operate with integrity. Next is to check folder or file access before sharing. Ito kasi, baka kasi accidentally nakaset sa yung anyone with the link can edit. Confidential pala yung file. So, make sure po that you set the right permissions. So, kung yung file mo and pwede mong iset yon as ikaw viewer ka lang, ikaw commenter ka lang, ikaw editor ka ng file na to. So, ganon. I-check nyo po yung permission settings. And then last po is to keep personal and work account separate. Para po hindi maghalo ang personal drive mo sa trabaho to avoid confusion, especially po kung may sensitive client data na involved. It's also a form of digital boundary. So, ano naman po yung mga don'ts? Kabaliktaran ng do's. Pero, syempre, ito, may mga dinagdag lang din ako. Number 1, don't mix personal and work files. Paulit-ulit po, talagang pinapaulit-ulit ko siya. Kapag iisang Google Drive lang ang gamit mo for both work and personal, ang gulo niya. Hindi po siya professional. So, wag pong ganon. Number 2, don't overwrite and or delete files without checking. So, always po, communicate and you are free to suggest, comment, and respect other team members' inputs. Also, hindi lang po yung idea mo ang tama at mahalaga. So, always be aware and, collaborate responsibly po with your team. Number 3, don't leave accounts unsecured on shared devices. So, lalo na po if you are using public computers, di ba? Or like other devices na hindi naman sa'yo. So, always sign out, never save passwords sa browser na hindi mo naman ginagamit talaga lagi. So, I mean, common sense po ito. I'm sure kahit po sa Facebook, 'di ba? Pag nakilagin tayo sa phone ng ibang tao, you always make sure to log out. and not save your login sa phones niya. So ganun po, ganun din po sa Google Workspace. Number 4, don't work with backups for critical files. So yes po, si Google Workspace po is cloud-based, but sometimes po yung mga files, it can bigla siyang na-delete. Di mo alam baka na-aksidente lang. Or na-revise siya ng a team member na meron ding access sa files. So, make sure lang po to somehow backup mo pa rin yung critical files, lalo na po kung may super mahalaga siya or may legal value yon. And lastly po, don't forget professional boundaries with client data. So yung may mga data na confidential like client logins, contracts, di ba? Dapat hindi po sinishare yan or pinapakita or pinag-aayabang sa ibang tao or sinesave mo sa personal device mo nang walang permission ni client. You always treat client's data as if it's your own. Ikaw ba, halimbawa, isi-share mo ba yung PIN sa ATM card mo? Isi-share mo ba yung password mo sa Facebook mo, sa katrabaho mo? 'Di ba? Ganun lang po 'yon. So respect boundaries with client data. Okay. Upskill and get certified. Okay, malapit na po tayo sa katapusan, guys. Ating focus pa po. So, stretch lang. Drink water. Okay? So, ito pong slide na to, this is an important resource that I can share to you as a virtual assistant po. So, clients love certified VAs because it shows po na ikaw seryoso ka and you're skilled. Especially po if yung certification nyo is mula mismo sa platform na ginagamit ni client, yung preferred ni client. So, in this case po, you can be a certified Google Worksheet administrator. Diba? Yung certification po, it is a trust badge that, it makes hiring you an easy decision. Pwede ka pong, you can increase and negotiate your rate if you have proof of your skills, diba? So even po itong webinar na to, or by completing free trainings, it makes your profile more impressive and it may actually put you ahead of other virtual assistants po na who only know the basics. Syempre kayo may certification mula mismo sa Google, 'di ba? So, yun. Sa panahon po ngayon, ang masasabi ko lang is lamang palagi ang may alam and actually marami na po tayong available resources online. So ang kailangan lang po natin is to focus na aralin ang skill na gusto natin matutunan. So, where to get certified? Saan ba? Paano makakuha ng certification? So in this case po, since ang topic natin is Google Workspace, si Google po, it has its own LMS and certification courses directly sa website nila. So, si Google po, it has Google, ito yan. This is Google Cloud Skills Boost. And ito naman si Google Digital Garage. Okay, iyan ko lang ng kaunti. So, ito si Google Cloud Skill Boost. Ito yung official learning platform ni Google. So this is an LMS. Very interactive siya, very interactive. And the good news is, marami pong free courses dito. Isa-search nyo lang po, Google Cloud Skills Boost. Ang maganda po dito, hindi ka lang basta nanonood ng videos. May mga hands-on activities po dito. Ibig sabihin, you can actually use the tools in real-world scenarios. So kahit wala kang Google Workspace account, kasi may bayad nga yun, di ba? So you can actually use the tools that are inside Google Workspace. And when you finish a course po or a learning path dito sa Google Cloud Skills Boost, meron ka pong digital certificate na matatanggap and you can share it sa LinkedIn, attach mo sa resume mo, or para makita ni client na certified and skilled ka talaga. And this will help you stand out, lalo na po ngayon na very competitive ang VA world. So, eto, pakita ko lang din. So, to get started, let's go to cloudskillsboost.google. Ayan, so yun lang, kailangan mo lang mag-sign in with your Google account and explore mo tong Google Workspace learning paths. Maraming pwedeng matutunan dito and you get a certificate also. So remember lang po that learning is an investment and hindi po natin kailangan maging expert agad. But continuous learning po will make you a valuable and a trusted VA. So marami po dito, explore. Ayan o, halimbawa ito, you want to share data using Google Data Cloud. So yan, 3 hours. And then after that, you get a certificate. Okay? So it's Google Skills Boost.google. Okay, next po is Google Digital Garage. Ngayon po, kung ang trip naman natin is self-paced or flexible learning, this one is for you. Kasi 'di ba yung Google Cloud Skills Boost, it's an LMS. So it's an interactive platform. This one, it offers free online courses din po and libre talaga siya. They're actually created by Google experts. So, ang dami pong topics inside. Bahala na po kayo mamili. All of which are very useful for virtual assistants, especially po kung gusto mong maging multi-skilled or mag-explore ng ibang niche, di ba? And ang best part po dito, this is self-paced. So, self-paced po lahat ng courses sa Digital Garage. Kasi po, halimbawa, kung super busy ka dahil may iba kang work, or halimbawa, nanay ka, katulad ko na super busy sa pag-asikaso ng bahay, di ba? You can still study during your free time at your own pace, di ba? Kung kailan mo gusto tapusin, ikaw bahala. Now, after completing the course, you'll also get a certificate of completion. You can attach it on your resume, you can post it on your LinkedIn, di ba? So, ito po yung link niya. I-share ko lang din sa inyo. Grow.google. So, this one, I personally recommend, pares lang siya, find lang kayo ng courses na gusto nyo i-take. So, for me, I recommend starting probably digital fundamentals of digital marketing, ganun. Kasi number one, it is certified po by both Google and also the Interactive Advertising Bureau of Europe. So, talagang super solid foundation po siya for any freelancer or virtual assistant. So, yun po, tandaan lang po natin na skills brings opportunities and the best thing po is wala kang excuse na hindi matuto kasi available naman po lahat online, libre po and very accessible po siya. Pwedeng gamitin ng phone. So, ayan lang. Pakita ko lang yung next slide. Ito nga po pala, ito yung what do you call this? This is the main brochure or information sheet ni Google Workspace. So dito, kung gusto nyo pang mag-dive in, mas matutunan pa. Halimbawa ito, Google Meet, talagang nakaano dito kung paano gamitin yung tools, ano yung mga special features niya. So you can read through. This is another useful resource po. So this is workspace.google.com. Okay. Workspace mastery equals higher VA value, efficiency in organization, impress clients, and continuous learning equals career growth. So ano po yung takeaway natin sa webinar na to? So ang masasabi ko po, what I can say is, the more po that you learn, the more skills you can offer. So syempre, the more services that you can provide sa client, the more you can charge, di ba? Hindi mo po kailangan maging expert agad. Ang mahalaga po, tuloy-tuloy lang po ang learning natin. And the goal here is not perfection, but progress po. So mag-practice lang po tayo ng mag-practice and in time, you'll become an expert. Especially this one, Google Workspace is so in demand. So now, I am opening my floor for question and feedback about sa akin as a speaker po or about like the webinar topic po natin for today. But before po that, medyo inunahan ko na po kayo ha kasi alam ko ito yung mga common questions na related sa Google Workspace. So para lang po may idea kayo at medyo clear na sa inyo si Google Workspace, here are some frequently asked questions. So number 1, is Google Workspace free? Ang sagot, hindi po. Google Workspace is not free. So it is a paid subscription po for businesses. Pero don't worry, marami pong tools sa Google like Gmail, Docs, 'di ba? Sheets, Drive. Available naman po 'yan sa free Google account. Yun nga lang, may limitations. But yeah, to answer the question po, Google Workspace is not free. Number 2, anong pinagkaiba ng Google Workspace free plan? Ng Google Workspace sa free plan na ginagamit natin personally. So like I said po, free plan is great already, yung gamit natin personally, di ba? Ako may Gmail ako, ito. Ayan o. Free lang yan, yung free. And then, but it still has limitations. So for example po, sa free account, ganyan, may 15 GB lang siya and shared na po siya sa Gmail, sa Drive, sa Photos. So with Google Workspace, it has bigger storage, more control, shared drives. Yun po. So usually, ito yung karaniwang ginagamit ng mga clients and companies because it has bigger storage, may branding po sa email, may shared folders for the team, and mas advanced po yung security at collaboration features. So for me po, bakit ba mahalaga na kahit naka-free plan lang naman tayo, knowledgeable tayo dito? So, ang reason po is clients usually work in Google Workspace. And of course, they expect you to know how it works. Kaya kung marunong ka mag-manage ng shared folders, mag-set ng permission, it means you're already more hireable and professional. So kahit hindi ka pa po naka-subscription katulad ko, you can still practice using a personal Google account, then apply the same skills po when handling client accounts. And like I said po kanina, if you want to directly experience using Google Apps, pwede kayong mag-take ng courses katulad dun sa Google Cloud Skill Boost kasi it has actual activities where you can actually use the app, use the tool, di ba? And dalawa na lang po. Common questions. Do I need to install software para magamit ng Google Workspace? No po, hindi po kailangan. Lahat po ng tools is cloud-based. You just need your Google account to log in. But if you want to use it on your mobile, syempre you are free to download it po. So, yun lang po. And last question is, if you have questions, saan ba magtatanong? So, Google Help Center po. This is the official support site ni Google. So, i-search nyo lang po ito, support.google.com. So, may mga step-by-step guides po sila, mga, troubleshooting tips. So, this is helpful kung naka-free plan lang, katulad ko. So, self-service support siya. Now, kung si client naka-Google Workspace, syempre, you can go straight, contacting them, di ba? Kasi di ba paid subscription si Google Workspace. So 24/7 naman ang business support nila for the team. So kahit hindi ka mag-Google Center, Google Help Center, so okay lang. But this is a very helpful resource para sa ating lahat. So ayun po. Ayan. Ayan, so for me lang po to end this webinar, very thankful ako and appreciate ko lang din. Actually, ang dami po natin and nagstay kayo this 2 hours. So, thank you so much po and these are very, usable skill po. Wag po natin panghinayangan mag-attend ng webinars, take courses kasi actually wala na po tayong dapat ireklamo dahil lahat po ito madali nang hanapin online. These are free resources. And even this one with Vame, parang 'di ba every week meron silang webinar. So no need not to pay for actual courses. And if you want to, you can go directly mismo sa Google sa platform. They have help centers there. They have a course there. So yun lang ang masishare ko and Yes po. Sana kung may konting time kayo ngayon, siguro 1 minute, 2 minutes, if you can scan this code. Feedback lang po sa amin, Vami, and for me as your speaker. So thank you so much po. Thank you so much.